diggy die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die die. Everybody stomp your feet, oi 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 oi, stomp your glime diggy die, stomp your glime diggy die. Diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die die. Everybody slow motion, oi 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 oi, dun die dun diggy die, dun die dun diggy die, diggy 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 die. Oi, 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 dun diggy die, dun diggy die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die. Put your hands in the air, oi, 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 you die 'em in the air, diggy die, you die 'em in the air, diggy die. Diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die. Everybody clap your hands, oi 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 oi, clap your dime diggy die, clap your dime diggy die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die. Diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die. Everybody stomp your feet, oi 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 oi, stomp your glime diggy die, stomp your glime diggy die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die. Everybody slow motion, oi 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 oi, dun diggy die, dun diggy die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die. Everybody fast forward, oi 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 oi, dun diggy die, dun diggy die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 die, diggy 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 dun die. In my left, all these things are in my left. In my heart, in my left, in my left. All the mommies are in my left. All the daddies are in my left. All the sisters are in my left. All the brothers are in my left. In my heart, in my left, all these things are in my left. In my heart, in my left, in my left. All my my friends are in my left. All my teachers are in my left. All the animals are in my left. All the plants are in my left. In my heart, in my left. All these things are in my left. In my heart, in my left. In my left. In my heart, in my left. All these things are in my left. In my heart, in my left. In my left.
Cantor Paul, I can't hear you.
That should be working fine now, yes?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Sorry about that. As you can tell, I'm coming at you from a remote location where it's approximately 8 degrees, although I am warm and toasty in this particular room. Shabbat Shalom to everyone. Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's great to spend a little time with you on this Shabbat. And we're going to start with a few songs to get us warmed up and in the Shabbat spirit.
הנה מה טובו מנעים שבר אחים גם יחד הנה מה טובו מנעים שבר אחים גם יחד Take it down הנה מה טובו מנעים שבר אחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב מנעים שבר אחים Gam Yachad. Bring it up. Inemato. Manayim. Inemato manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Inemato manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad, gam yachad. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, ya bim bam bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, ya bim bam bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. With Shabbat candles are burning bright. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Let us know it's a Friday night. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. With Shabbat Challah, it's good to eat. Shabbat Challah, so good to eat. Shabbat Challah, good to eat. It's a special Shabbat treat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. With Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. That's the day I get to say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends.
Oh, Shabbat Shalom, my friends. So happy you are with us. And Cantor Paul, thanks for being with us for Back East. Somebody asked in the chat if you were back east rooting for the Bills. So I said yes.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Could be. It's possible.
But it's good to
Really here just to see my dad.
Just good to be with all of you. And we are going to move into welcoming Shabbat. So if you have candles at home and you want to get them lit, we can light our Shabbat candles and bless them together. All right. We make 3 circles, 1 circle for ourselves and 1 circle for our family and 1 circle for all the people in the world.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We continue to welcome Shabbat with Lecha Dodi, and we wish each other Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach, a Shabbat of peace and of blessing.
Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, P'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, P'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, u'mevorach, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, u'mevorach. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, P'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Lecha
We stand or sit up a little bit straighter as we sing Baruch Hu, our call to prayer.
Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach leolam.
We connect ourselves to God and to everything, to each other and to everything that is in the world. Join in singing Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
This Shabbat has a special name. This Shabbat in our tradition is called Shabbat Shirah, the Shabbat of song. And it is called Shabbat Shirah because it is the Shabbat when we read the Torah. It's the Shabbat where our people, the Israelites, the Jewish people, crossed through the sea, leaving Egypt behind and slavery, and crossed through the sea to freedom. And they sing a song, a shirah, a shir. They sing a song of freedom. And we sing a piece of that song at each of our services. And that song is Mi Chamocha, our song of freedom.
Hey, bim 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 bye, a bim bim bye, a bim 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 bye, a bim bim bye, ay 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 ay, a bim bim bye, ay 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 ay, a bim bim bye. Mi chamocha b'li maronai. Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot osefele, no ra tehilot osefele. Ya bim 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 bye, ya bim bim bye, ya bim bim bye, ya bim bim bye, ay 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 ay, ya bim bim bye, ay 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 ay, ya bim bim bye, ya bim bim bye, ya bim bim bye, ya bim bim bye, ay bim bim bye. ay, 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 bye, bim, bye, ay, 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 ay. Yeah, bye bye.
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 Yeah,
Ba 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 bye.
Bye.
We join in our ancestors' prayer in just a moment, a prayer that connects us to our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, all the way back to Abraham and to Sarah. And before that, we sing a line asking God to open our hearts and our lips, that we sing words of blessing and goodness.
Adonai Safatai Tiftach Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips so that I can pray to you with all my heart. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Velohei Avotenu V'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Velohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Velohei Leah. Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah.
It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. We sing our Torah song.
Eitz Chaim hi lemachaziki ba v'tomcha ve'ushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachaziki ba v'tomcha ve'ushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom.
Once there was a woman named Shoshana, and Shoshana lived in a little village, in a little house in that village. And all of a sudden, Shoshana started having a dream. She had the same dream night after night after night. It would keep her up, and she would think, oh, I won't have this dream again. And then the next night she would have the same dream all over again. In this dream, in a village not so far away, just a day and a half journey through the forest and over the river, there was a bridge in this town at the entrance to this village. And under the bridge, there was a treasure waiting just for her. She thought it was a silly dream, but she kept having it night after night after night after night. Finally, she decided she had to go to that village, if for no other reason, to get the dream to stop. So she packed a bag and her shovel and a pickaxe, and she went on her way. She spent the night in the forest, and the next day got up and went in, started on her way and crossed the river and entered the town. And just like in her dream, in the entrance to the town, there was a bridge. And so she climbed down the sides of the ravine that went down to the river. And she, along the side of the river, right where it was in her dream, she started to dig. She took out her pickaxe, she took out her shovel, and she started to dig. She was digging and digging and digging and digging. And then there was a man from up on the bridge who saw this woman that wasn't from his town digging under their bridge and wondered what was going on and hollered down, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she said, "I'm digging." And he decided he would climb down to where she was and said to her, "What are you doing? Why are you digging under our bridge?" And she took a breath and she decided, well, I guess I should just tell him the truth. And so she said, "I've been having this dream night after night after night that under this bridge, there was a treasure waiting just for me." And the man smiled and laughed and said, "We can't just go chasing after whatever fills our head at night. Just last night, I had a dream that across the river and through the forest in a little town, in a little house, there was a woman named Shoshana. And under her front porch, under the earth of her front porch, there is a treasure." Shoshana was shocked. She heard her name. She heard the man describe her village and her house. She stopped digging. She packed up her axe and her shovel, her pickaxe and her shovel, and she started on her way home. She didn't even stop to sleep the day and a half journey. She just kept on going. And when she got home, she pulled up the boards of her porch and she started to dig. And sure enough, there was a treasure right there at her own home. She traveled through the forest and across the river to find a treasure. But the treasure was there all along, right under her feet. Shabbat Shalom.
I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh, up in my rosh. I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling down in my regline, down in my regline, down in my regline. I got that Shabbat feeling down in my regline, down in my regline to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling deep in my love, deep in my heart, deep in my love. I got that Shabbat feeling deep in my love, deep in my love to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling, bechol gufi, bechol gufi, all over my body. Got that Shabbat feeling. It's bechol gufi, bechol gufi to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me. I got it all over me, all over me. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me, all over me to stay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah.
Just a couple of quick announcements. First, it is Mlk Weekend, so I hope all of you take some opportunity to reflect on the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. and the ways that we can continue to try to make his dream, the dream of a healed and more whole America, what we can do to contribute to that dream. Because of Mlk Weekend, there is no Jewish community school this Sunday, and the Temple and the preschool are closed on the Temple and TLCC, the Tree of Life Learning Center, our Children's Center, are closed on Monday to observe Martin Luther King's birthday. So that's coming up. Always check your Thursday email, and you'll have, you'll know when we go back to having in-person things and things like that. Always encourage people, if you are qualify for vaccines or boosters that you have not yet had, to go out and do that to help protect your own family and the community at large. Jewish values hold pikuach nefesh, preservation of health and life, as the highest value, and so encourage everybody to do that. And we're going to pull the people close who we are with, whether they be our parents or our siblings or our grandparents or our friends, whoever we're with in our homes, and we're going to offer a blessing to one another.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you with good and keep you safe.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God be with you and be kind to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom shalom.
May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Thanks for spending a little time with us. We're back tomorrow evening. I'm back tomorrow evening at 6:45 for Havdalah on our Zoom channel. We'd love to have you with us. It will also be here on our Facebook page and YouTube. You can join us there as well. Shabbat Shalom. See you soon.
Shabbat Shalom.